bungalows or little cabanas. The one on top is the mausoleum where we're going right now.
Oh, that the orange one? Oh, I thought I heard somebody say it's the president's summer home or something.
The whole hotel is owned by the son of the president, Ala Mubarak. So I would describe this as his
What's the driver over here?
No, we're talking about this one here.
That's the mosque. The mosque is the orange.
The orange with the dome is the Club Med.
Club Med. Now this is ISIS Island,
The whole island's called ISIS.
and this is not an island. That's part of the main one.
No, this is the this is the east bank of Aswan, so that's not an island.
Where's Elephant?
And this is Elephantine Island, right over there.
That little one?
We get closer to it.
Where the Club Med is?
Yes. And the one next to it is behind is Kitchener Island. So group of islands. You know, these islands, long time ago in ancient time, never existed. It was one solid island, but a bigger one, not small ones like those. And temples were built on top. You see, when we get closer, you will see debris of a Greek Roman temple. And we have a German expedition. They are trying to record everything and put it together, restore it.
What's the construction up at Edfu or up ahead? What the temple's underwater?
The earthquake, 27 BC, everything crumbled down and the islands parted.
Is that Club Med busy? I mean, is it? No? So the mosque is the tan building on the top?
Mausoleum is up on top, one single enclosure.
A mausoleum.
Was the overflow? Did they know how far it went?
As far as the green strip that we can see, remember when we were in Saqqara?
Yes,
the
yes.
green strip that as far as it stretched.
That was always as far as it went?
Yes, as far as it flooded and it recessed again. You see temples and you think they must have been flooded. Yes, they did once a year, and they welcome such a thing. So, temples were built along the banks of the river, and people lived on the east bank behind these temples, meaning their houses were 3 months a year flooded. And their houses made out of adobe were washed up for the river. They didn't care as long as after these 3 months everything would be fertile and prosperous. They built new homes, yes. So a new life started when after the Nile flooded. That's why the Nile became the vein of life. Like Herodot said, if Egypt didn't have the river, it would have been total desert.
And I read one time that the topsoil in some places in the delta is like hundreds and hundreds of feet deep.
Yes, oh
Just
yes.
topsoil.
To an extent that they could afford to take the upper layer of this soil and make brick out of it. Of course, they were shooting their own toes because they were ruining the green strip until the government told them there is a penalty. If you are caught selling this layer to mud brick factories, you'll be imprisoned. So they had to stop. But they couldn't afford. You'll see it vividly as we'll be cruising. You look along the banks of the river and you see the mud is deep, so deep in their lands as we walk. As we say, you'll see the deep layers of mud over and over again, the silt. And this is not even the luscious spot. Move further down to the delta and you see the soil is totally black, very fertile.
And no rocks or anything, just smooth.
No, flat. But along the sides, from a distance, you see mountains. So a lot of people thought Egypt was flat. No, we have mountains, we have sand dunes, it's all variable.
Have one?
Illegally she can. I mean, there are doctors who do it, but if they're caught doing it, there will be a punishment. So let it be like the last resort. Don't make it like an easy way out. This is the concept. So abortion is wrong, illegal,
Okay.
but it still happens.
And birth control?
Birth control is a must.
Okay.
I mean, the government provides the facilities and pharmacies. They advertise that for the health of the mother, you shouldn't have more than 2 kids. For the health of the mother, the health of the kids, you should have only 2, and so on. So it's highly promoted. And the educated people do understand how important it is. But in these areas where, I mean, the villages and remote areas, they don't understand. Especially when the girls get married by the age of 16. That's the official year. The girl gets married at the age of 16. In some other little villages, when the father has 6 girls, he wants to get rid of this extra mouth to feed. So they fake the ID of they give the girl different age. Like she's only 14, make her 16, get her married. So by the age of 14, the girl is married and she's pregnant. Does she care? No, because ever since she was a little girl, she used to look after her little brothers and sisters. So at the age of 9, they are mothers themselves because they carry their sisters and another sister pulling her dress, going down the field, and she's happy about it. Hygienically, it's not healthy, but the girl is happy. Now I'm a woman. Now I can have my own babies. By 16, she's pregnant for 2 times. She has 2 babies. By the age of 19, she's really like quite feeble, quite weak because she works in the field. She looks after her babies as well. But automatically, the first child looks after his second sister or brother and so forth. Life goes on. But hygienically, it's not healthy. This is one style of life here. You go to Cairo, it's a different story. I mean, here I am, 16, not married yet. So we have both.
Oh, that's why you say 16 all the time.
16, give or take 20 years here or there.
What about the Bedouin tribes? Are there any Bedouins still?
Oh yes, yes. In Sinai and in Siwa, we have oases on the west bank of the river and on east and west. So we have nomads, we have Bedouins, and they have their own traditions. Although they are, of course, they have to refer to the law of the country and the present and everything, but they have their own customs, especially in the western desert. Siwa, Farafra, all
They're
these
still with the
oases.
purple, the indigo. Don't they dye themselves purple or something, or just purple clothes or something?
No, their tradition is in their clothes and their language and their tribal laws. Like they have the chief of the tribe who is like their president, and whenever they want to get married, they refer to him and he says, okay, you're married, as if he's authorized. But they don't have something like African things where they have earrings here or earrings there. This type of thing we don't have here. But they have their own customs, like the value of a camel is worthy the dowry of a woman. This type of things. But they are educated, they have schools, and they have hospitals, more or less. They believe in herbal medication rather than pills. Very, very healthy with their own custom, their own tradition.
Cairo look like that.
Yes,
This is
but not here. It's Cairo,
Yeah, but
exactly.
but it
The
looked
Buddha.
like that.
Yeah, around any island you find this Buddha.
They're a private home.
This is, you see, up on top is I'll give you money. So this youngster said, oh, you're right. You give me money? Yeah, money. And I kill this person. No problem. Go kill the person. So they started brainwashing these people. These are not Egyptians. They are not Muslims. And they come to the country and they gamble. They are mad people. Go kill them. So you see, these people were an easy target for this power coming from no matter where. They were brainwashed and they started doing these things. You see, the same kind of talk. You see, your neighbor has a lot of money, and you know his great-grandfather killed your great-grandfather, and you're gonna let him do it? Go kill him. So, you give me money to kill him? Yes, okay, here is some money. You want what? 100 pounds? Here is 1,000. Go kill him. So, it started. Old vendetta, old hostility, being brainwashed, sitting on their bums doing nothing and getting money. You want me to kill you? No problem, I'm dead
There's
anyway.
no regard for human life, though.
Right?
There's no regard for human life. I mean, money
And-
is more important than life.
Under the umbrella of religion, which is baloney. Because if these people had any sense, I work and I make money, I don't need your money. Why should I go and kill him? I can work, I'm young. So you see, it started by a flame, money as a background, under the umbrella of religion. It's nothing to do with religion. I mean, basic of any religion, Buddhism, whatever, you don't kill your brother, you don't kill a human being, period. But that was how it all started. Plus, especially in these areas, vendetta. Old time customs that your father was killed by the neighbor because there was certain hostility, you should kill him. Up till today, this vendetta is here in our region. Despite of they would be sent to the best universities, but they still have to go home and kill someone because it's old vengeance.
And I can't recall, but one part of his heritage was a common.
Was that?
One part of his heritage was a common heritage.
Uh-huh.
Could you give me the?
This is the Aga Khan's mausoleum that we're out. You can't take the pictures in. side. He's the one that weighed King Farouk or whatever his name was. Yeah. He had his weight in jewels given to him every year back in the 50s. Well, this is his mausoleum, and this is the scenery from up here on the hill. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful.
Come on.
Come on, no bite, no bite.
No pie, sure.
Get his picture. Get his picture.
Do you want me to take your picture with the alligator? Oh. She's a teacher. She's used to it.
My son used to have a boat.
Oh, that's the worst. Should I take your picture too? Let me take your picture.
If you shake him, he'll open his mouth.
Here, let me take your.
Shake him, shake him.
Take this though. Don't put it on the jewelry.
Why are you sweating?
Regarde, ouvre la bouche.
Okay.
Relax.
Now do I put this?
Just open it up.
Open it up.
Hello,
Yeah, open it up. All the way.
Okay. And it came up.
Yeah, now you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Open your mouth.
Okay.
Come on, I kissed a camel.
Yes.
You kissed an alligator.
Pretty good. You don't like that, huh?
This is the bazaar Aswan for the mausoleum.
Yes, they are. They block the sun, don't they?
We all bought these
Corazón!
over at the Scots.
Okay.
There you are. Hey, say hi to all the Americans.
50 piastres. Half a pound. Let's get it back. Pound. Let's get it down. Half a pound. I want a pound.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh man! Oh man!
But he makes it up in Boston.
I got a better price.
Hello. Madame,
Do this back home, women would never shop.
Boy, we got some live ones here, huh?
Yeah.
We better get out of here.
Timmy,
We're down in Amsterdam.
it was like everything we would never go.
Here he comes.
I'd never go then. I wouldn't even go to LL Bean.
Okay, is that it, guys?
Imagine if you called the LL Bean when they said that. Cheap,
20 this body.
Okay, let it.
We need 3.
Okay, let it. It's okay.
Ayanare. Ayanare. Ayanare.
Malle go
Need some symbols. Where's your symbols?
Yeah.
Go in stress.
اسمع اسطور اسمع اسطور يا جدع دوم 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 انا ما وريت وكنا الله ملك يلا اللي وناتو يلا الله الله لا يلا خلينا رقص معانا يلا اللي وناتو اللي وناتو امبورو باتيغا باني استا اللي مالك وينا اوبا everybody okay ayana اللي وناتو هلا وناتو يا ناري مل كنانا هلا اللي وماتو يا ناري هلا وناتو يا ناري اللي يا ناري هلو غانر بيتا كانا هرما ويرتي وكانا ما يسوي كنا يا ناري
I didn't sleep over there. Show us.
I don't know.
Halla 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 wanatu ayana re malle 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 ganana yo helle 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 wanatu ayana re jil jil le gale pita gana ayana re ma wele chiwe gana ayana re gale veni sagadona helle helle halla wanatu randi tanta gona bumene ayana helle helle wanatu alla 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 la 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 ayana helle gele wanatu helle ta kore juntere ayana helle gale kita kana ayana re ha la 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 ayana re malle 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 ka dona ayana re halla 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 wana to ayana re gel 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 wana to galer beta kana ayana re halla malle malle ka
We're warming up for tonight.
galer beta kana ayana re Ayana